can't even do that. How you guys doing? If you read the title, this is a story I want to let you know, and it's crazy because it just came to me. I was sleeping in my bed, and the story came to me, meaning I remember. It's crazy because I remember years ago me going to a Kingdom Hall with my brother. How you doing, kid? Years ago, me and my brother invited me to a Kingdom Hall. So I decided to go with him. And at this time, I was not going that much to the Kingdom Halls. For some reason, I just wasn't going. And he invited me. So I decided to go. So I get there, and it's all Caucasians, which I don't mind. I love all races. I grew up Jehovah's Witness. I knew all races. But for some strange reason, I've never been in a congregation where it was all Caucasians. So it was a little different. So me and my brother and I were the only brothers, let's just say. Brown skin brothers, let's just say. And again, that didn't even really bother me. Because I don't care. I love being around all type of races. That don't bother me. So then I raised my hand a couple times. I answered a couple, I think it was doing the watchtower. I answered a couple questions, raised my hands. They called on me. They called on my brother. A couple times I raised my hand. They didn't call on me. And I just remember at the end of the meeting, which is usually when I leave, I don't really like co-mingling at the end of meetings. I don't know why. I just always was the type, when the meeting was over, I'll be in the car. Always was like that. Everybody would mingle for 40 minutes. I was in the car waiting, listening to music, trying to get out of there. Always was like that. And this time I stayed around because I wasn't driving. I was in my brother's car. And I stayed around, and I remember they were all talking and gathering. Me and my brother, it was like a big old circle. Like it was a whole bunch of people just around us talking to us. Because my brother, they knew I came from another congregation. So out of the blue, a brother says, "Hey, they still have their teeth." Huh? I'm gonna say that again. Out of the blue, a brother says, "Hey, they still have their teeth." Me and my brother look at each other and we just laughed it off. And then we were invited to go eat out. And we went and had pizza and had a decent time. We just was talking to brothers and sisters, and it was decent. But I will never forget, hey, they still have their teeth. I don't know if that means anything to anybody else, but have you ever heard that? Hey, they still have their teeth. We were young brothers. Like, what do you mean? I don't mean young. I mean 20-something. Really? So I've never experienced that anywhere else in this world, where someone walked up to us and said, hey, they still have their teeth. Now, does this reflect all Jehovah's Witnesses? No. But this is my story. Okay? This is my story. We laughed it off, and we've never talked about it to this day because he's still a Jehovah's Witness. I don't know about you, but I'm not sticking around for stuff like that. Yeah, we still have our teeth. Yes, we do. You know, all right? Yes, we do. I don't know. I hate racism. I'm going to just let you know. This is the world we live in. I love cats. See my cat? Look at my cat. I love racism. I'll take that back. I do not like racism. I'll take that back. But my point is, when it comes to a cat, you see the colors? They don't care about racism. I love that about cats. You know, maybe if I felt warmed and loved, I'd still probably be there. But I can't stick around people. So, hey, they still have their teeth. Ouch, don't bite me. Yeah, the cat's biting me. Even the cat's got teeth. So that's my story. It was a quick story. You know, I have many stories I'm going to tell about being a Jehovah's Witness. I also want to talk about some positive ones. You know, but that was just one that stuck out to me. If anybody ever has a story about being a Jehovah's Witness and they did anything like this, we want to hear about it. We want to hear about them, because God's chosen people would never say something like that. Hey, they still have their teeth. Yeah, we still have our teeth. We still have our strength. We still have everything. And Jehovah is so amazing. Okay? So again, this is for disfellowship brothers and sisters that don't no longer go to the Kingdom Hall. This is Black, my favorite. Say hi. This is Princess Black. This is Princess Gray. My babies. And they vibrating right now. I even teach them about Jehovah. Because Jehovah is so amazing. I would never talk crap about Jehovah because Jehovah has always been there for me. So Jehovah would never have to say, hey, they still have their teeth. You know why? Because Jehovah is the one that gave me the teeth. He knows how many teeth. All right? Jehovah is the one that gave me these cats too. I just want to say God is so good. God is so amazing. Again, if you just fellowship and you're an ex-Jehovah Witness and they kicked you out, it's all good, okay? Do not be discouraged. There's life after the Kingdom Hall, okay? We still having our best life over here. We still being amazing. We're still being led by the Holy Spirit. Jehovah is still guiding us. What you think? Because you leave that group, it's like Method Man leaving Wu-Tang. You think Method Man's not going to be okay in life? See, they don't teach us the afterlife of being a Jehovah's Witness, okay? I refuse to roll with a group of people that I believe are not, have their own minds to think. You gotta have your own mind to think. You know what I mean? My brother, you think he should be there right now? He should be over here with his brother conversating, seeing how we could build for our family. But he's not. He's over there with a whole nother family, with a whole nother group, not even conversating with us, my sister, my brother. And that's what they do. I want to admit, a lot of Jehovah's Witnesses, they destroy families. You should be over here. We should be building our empire, building our wealth, building our belief system over here with each other. But yet you over there with a whole bunch of people that say things like this. Hey, you still have your teeth. Hey, that's his prerogative. If he wants to be blinded by that stuff, I'm not blinded by that. Have I ever felt like there was racism in the Kingdom Hall? I didn't even know what it was growing up. So my mother hid that very well. But I remember us usually being the only brown-skinned people around a lot of things. And they always show love. I just want to say that. There was always love in the congregation. I never seen that until I got older. Hey, they still have their teeth. Yes, we do. I'll never forget that. It's funny to me today because who says that? Even a little kid wouldn't say that. I remember, I'll give you another quick story. I was at my sister's house and she was coming home. And one of the things I love doing is I clean. We had my niece, my nephew, we was all at the house. And I said, hey, your mother's coming home. Let's clean the house before your mother gets home. So we cleaned the whole house. And there was another brother, a younger brother over there. This is a smart younger brother. He's so smart. I said to him, what's better than life? He told me everlasting life. I said, woo, I thought he was going to say nothing. He got me. So the brother was sitting there while we were cleaning. And you could tell he was bored. So I said, hey, brother, if you want to help us? He said, sure. I said, I gave him a baby wipe. I said, just clean any spots you see on the wall. You see any spots, just clean it up, right? Gave him something to do. So we all cleaned the house and everything was fine. Next thing you know, the brother got dropped off and he told his mother that he was helping cleaning, and his mother went ballistic, another Jehovah's Witness, saying, you don't have my son cleaning your filth. Like, wow, just so lost sometimes, And every time I see the sister, she just look at me at the Kingdom Hall. I was like, I don't even want to go no more around her. All I was doing, the brother felt left out. So I helped the brother. I said, you want to help us clean? And it turned into, you don't have my son cleaning your filth. Like, wow, like what kind of people think like this? If anything, I would have been like, oh yeah, he's teaching them how to clean. No, took it the totally wrong way. I'm not being around a group like that. I'm just not going to be around people like that. Clueless, in my opinion, on certain things. Okay? So I'm in the Kingdom Hall. They're making me out like I'm the bad guy that makes little kids clean up filth. What a world. And all I was doing was cleaning up, because cleanliness is next to godliness. So maybe this was a misunderstanding, but I remember these stories. And these stories show you the character of the people around you. Never came to apologize. Always had her head up like I did something wrong. I know I did nothing wrong. If I did something wrong, I'll admit it. I think the only thing I did wrong was thinking that these people had common sense. And usually I give everybody the benefit of the doubt. I think everybody has some type of common sense. But for you to come at me and say, do not have my son cleaning your filth. Wow. That's something I wouldn't even hear from a non-Jehovah Witness, but a Jehovah Witness to say this to me. Unacceptable. You know, these little stories are the reason why I don't go back. You know, I'm not going to be around people like that. You keep getting stories of these little characters. I'm good. I'm good. I'm not going to be around characters that blatantly show disrespect using the title of God's name. You know, you're supposed to be showing love. You know what I mean? Hey, come here, kitty. All right, guys. That's 2 stories. All right, let me see if I can tell you a positive story. I remember hearing about a brother that was homeless, and he prayed, and he was down. He couldn't eat. He had no money. He was starving. It was dark at night, and he's walking around, and he's hungry, and he prayed, and out of the blue, a light underneath him flashed, and it was a $20 bill there waiting for him. And I believe that really happened, because Jehovah always provides for you. You know, always provided for me, always still is providing for us. And those are the type of stories we want to hear, more miracle stories, how Jehovah's came and helped us in time of need. And he's always helping us, always guiding us. I remember years ago, I had got into a police. I was running from the cops, and I ran into like a ditch, a river, a ravine, you could say. And I was so scared. I was praying to the Father, please, Father. And I remember him putting me to sleep. I remember waking up, a dog was biting me. To this day, I have the marks and everything. But my point, I remember Jehovah put me to sleep. Couldn't handle it. My anxiety was so high. And I'm okay to this day. Jehovah took care of me, because he always takes care of his chosen ones. He always takes care of his people. You know, he always. Jehovah has never left me, never left my side. You know, that's how he works. He's an amazing God. So for you out there, this is for ex-Jehovah Witnesses particularly. You know, I want you to continue to be encouraged. I want you to continue to stay faithful. I want you to continue to talk amazing about Jehovah. We want to hear your amazing stories about how Jehovah was so good to you. You know, we want to continue to give praise to our Father, because he is so good. I have 6 children, and out of my 6 children, they wouldn't even be here if I stayed as Jehovah's Witness. I love every last one of my children. I will continue to teach my children about Jehovah, how amazing it is. Every day we wake up, with my children, we say, thank you, Jehovah, because Jehovah is so good to us. Okay, right? She's like, I'm hungry. You want some? Y'all want some, don't you? Huh? I'm about to feed y'all. Look at this one. See you about to go crazy. Calm down, Black. All right, come on. Calm down. You want to say hi? All right, another thing. I think one of my favorite songs of being a Jehovah's Witness, I want to say, is the way you do conduct yourself. You make known that the truth is your own. That's one of my favorite songs. Make the truth your own. Show the world you're not alone. By the way you do conduct yourself, you make known that the truth is your own. Isn't that so true? By the way you conduct yourself, you make known that the truth is your own. So that song spoke volumes to me. I believe it's true. Make the truth your own. Now, when they're talking about the truth, we're not talking about the Kino Hall. We're talking about the truth. By the way you do conduct yourself, you make known that the truth is your own. All right. So I just want to throw that out there. I do love that song. It's an amazing song. It's so true. It's like what Martin Luther King said, by the character, not the color of the skin, but the character, the content of the character. You know, you can tell when somebody's character is connected to the Most High. You can tell when somebody's connection is connected to the other side. Real talk. Disfellowshipped brothers and sisters, I just want to let you know, Jehovah still loves you. He'll never leave you. Even if the group left you, it doesn't matter. You're still a masterpiece. You're still amazing. And don't you let anybody, I don't care if it's a governing body, I don't care if it's the highest elder that's been an elder for 60 years, I don't care if it's a pioneer that he done been everywhere. I don't care if Michael Jackson or Prince came to you and he tried to discourage you and shun you. I wouldn't care. You are one of the greatest. Jehovah loves you. Do not let these humans convince you otherwise. Because when you walk this way, the group goes that way. Bye. Like I said, I always say bye. See y'all later. We got work to do over here. We don't need the entourage. We really don't. We got work to do. Okay? We're going to keep on building up Jehovah's name and continue showing it in the real light, true light. The true light is we love you, Jehovah Witnesses, ex-Jehovah Witnesses. If you had never even heard of being a Jehovah Witness, or you are a Jehovah Witness, like my friend said, if you are a Jehovah Witness and you're watching this, naughty. Because you probably been told don't listen to anything. And the reality is there's some amazing apostates out here. I couldn't say that if I was a Jehovah Witness because I was taught they're evil. I was taught stay away from them. And the reality is these are some decent sisters and brothers that have been kicked out. Like kicked out of Wu-Tang, you can say. They've been kicked out of Wu-Tang or kicked out of Destiny's Child because they're not to the liking of the group. And it's all good, okay? You can kick, they couldn't kick Beyonce out. But if he was, look at what happened. She became greater, in my opinion, as far as on her own. So at the end of the day, make the truth your own. Do not let no group hold you back. Don't you ever let these people make you feel like you're less than, okay? Keep your head high, like Tupac said, and continue to preach. Continue to preach. I know you might not knock on doors no more, but you be in a supermarket, you could be in the jury room, going to court, you could be in the elevator. You just start a conversation. Hey, I like those shoes. And just start a conversation. And eventually let them know, Jehovah loves you. Jehovah loves you. Jehovah loves us. All right, guys, I don't like making long videos. I just like making my point and keep it moving, okay? I'm out. I just want to let you know again, I love you. I don't care what color you are. I love you. You're my sister. You're my brother. And I'm proud of you guys. Continue to be on the right path. One day it's going to be 2040, 2050. And this time goes by so fast. But I just don't want you to be discouraged. If you're drinking and you're drugging and you're an ex-Jehovah Witness, you're feeling shameful, I want to let you know, throw that stuff away. You don't need drugs and alcohol if you're no longer a Jehovah Witness and you've been kicked out. And a lot of times we drink and we drug after we get kicked out because we feel left for dead. In reality, Jehovah still wants you to continue on the path of uplifting his name and putting his name out there, okay? And it's hard to do that if you're drunk like Noah. Even Noah did his thing, no? But it's hard to do. I don't want to be like Noah as far as the drinking part. I want to do the other part of Noah, meaning Jehovah asks you to do an assignment. Let's get it, okay? So this ark that we're building is this is the ship that the forgotten ones, the shunned ones. And we're going to build our own ship. We're going to continue to build and uplift our Father. Because, woo, what a God, what a God. Isn't God great? He is great, isn't he? There's life after leaving the group, okay, guys? Continue on the right path. continue speaking volumes of Jehovah. And we want to hear your story. If you have a story about being in the Kingdom Hall, I want to hear it. Okay, keep it clean, but at the end of the day, we need to hear these stories because, right now I could be drinking and drugging, but, I want to tell you the story. I want to tell you the stories. I want to build your faith that you are not alone. Stay strong, guys. I'm about to go have some cereal because I'm a big kid. You have a beautiful day, guys.